Yes, guys, it's my boy Shazad.
And it's your boy Shazad as well.
Right, guys, where do we start? We've gone from
Where
the
do we
Italian
start?
job to the East Midlands Massacre. We're back on Sunday. Thank you guys for joining us. We hope you leave a like and subscribe. Let's get this show started. So, Shazad.
Let's get it started. So before we get it started, can I just say, smash the like button at the bottom. Hit the subscribe button on the channel. Let's get this going. Over to you, my friend.
You know what? Bring up that heading again. I want people to see this as we talk about it. Bring it up. See that heading there? Fernandez doesn't start. So here's a problem. I don't know if Ollie was asleep or he decided that, you know what, Fernandez needed a break. He doesn't need a break. But if you're trying to win a competition, then start with your best team. I'm glad Van der Beek played. I'm glad.
I'm not. I'm sorry. Just to interrupt you, I'm not glad that Van der Beek played. He wasn't the best player at all. He's meant to be the replacement when Fernandez doesn't play, Van der Beek plays, right? But he plays so bad. I'm not trying to diss the guy because he's still young, right? And he's still learning, but he needs to do better.
Yes, he needs to do better, but let me break it down for you, bro. We had this discussion a couple of days ago. So, guys, here's the analogy I'm going to give. If you're an athlete and you don't train and then you train again, you're obviously not going to be on par unless you're doing it consistently.
Yeah.
Now, if Ollie, this is the problem. So, Ollie, basically, I don't know what goes through his head. I agree with what Shazad has just said, that Van der Beek didn't have his best game. The fact is, he's probably just randomly said, mate, you're playing today. All of a sudden, he's like, hang on a second. I had no idea because I've not had the game time. You've not brought me into your plans. He sets up Greenwood's goal. Fantastic layoff for him to get the equalizer. But what do you expect from a guy that doesn't play consistently? And before we touch on Van der Beek, let's go back to Maguire and Fred, the comedy duo who decided, I'm going to pass it to Fred, who doesn't realize there's a player behind him, and he's passing it forward, not realizing that I think Pratt or Tillsman who scored. And I'm like,
I think it was.
You couldn't make it up. It's like Comedy Central.
It was. I mean, the pass back to the goalkeeper was awful. There wasn't enough pace on it. Not to the goalkeeper, sorry. Was it to the defender? I don't even know who that was meant to be for. Whoever it was for, there wasn't enough on it to get there. And Tillmans just bounced on it and put it in the back of the net, and it was shocking. I'd like to say it's schoolboy defending, but I mean, even schoolboys can probably defend better than that, or Sunday League can defend better than that, if you ask me. So the second goal again, we could have done a lot better in defending. And Leicester's third goal from the free kick. Now, firstly, that free kick shouldn't have even been given. I don't know what McTominay was thinking. He was already on a yellow card. And saying that, he came on literally 10, 15 minutes before, already on a yellow card. And he's already, he's made another foul and given a free kick away in the final third on the left side for Leicester. And I don't know what he was doing in his defending at the back post. He jumped for the ball and he completely mistimed his jump. He completely mistimed it, and he missed it. And then, not Tillemans, was it Tillemans? Iheanacho, I do apologise. Iheanacho was there to put it away. And it was just shocking. The only good thing out of that game was Mason Greenwood's goal.
Yeah, Mason Greenwood is back. And more importantly, guys, let's be honest. As United fans, we have to put up with this rubbish from time to time. So let's just call it.
No, hold on, man. Hold on. Nah. I disagree, bro. As United fans, we shouldn't have to put up with this type of performance. We shouldn't have to, bro. I know you're saying we are putting up with it, but we shouldn't be putting up with this, bro.
No, notice the sarcasm in my voice because I've got to a point where I'm like, you know what?
Oh, man. I honestly, bro, we should not be putting up with that type of performance from any of the players. And to touch on what it's showing at the bottom there at the screen, where Man United lose when Fernandez doesn't start. You tell me a game that we've won since February 2020 or January 2020 when we signed Fernandez. You tell me a game that we've won that he hasn't started. I don't think you can, bro.
I don't think.
And he can't do everything on his own. It's 1-1. I think it was 1-1 when he came on.
Yeah.
It might have been 2-1 when he came on. Actually, yeah, it was 2-1 when he came on. Already behind, he's already trying his best, and then McTominay is doing stupid things by giving free kicks away and then missing headers to clear the ball. Now, I don't know if you noticed, right, but when they showed the replay of the goal, they went to a shot of Fernandes after Leicester scored their third goal.
Mm-hmm.
And the look of disbelief and shock on his face, man, it says it all. The guy's playing with idiots, bro.
Well, like I said, right? Fernandez can't do everything himself. If there's only so much you can do. So, Fernandez, absolutely brilliant player. Pogba, legend. Van de Beek, quality player. But I keep going back to it. Why are we playing with Fred? Now you said we played Fred and McTominay today. Oh, Matic played today. Matic had a shocker. You've then got us not taking it seriously. Look at the lineup. Leicester had 6-7 players out. They were there for the taking, and yet we still disrespect
Yeah.
them by not performing to the standard.
And another thing, this could have easily been 4-1. Jamie Vardy missed this, to me, as a
Yeah, he did.
sitter.
He
He
did.
missed that goal, left side of the post. Normally he puts them away. And he hasn't. I think he scored one goal in his last 15 appearances. And that's probably why he's not scoring. He's not on form because he's not scoring goals. He's not on form. And that's probably why he missed that. If he was on form, there was no doubt about it, that would have been back of the net. Now to say that, though, he's not scored in 15 games,
I'm gonna
but
make
he's assisted a lot of goals.
I'm gonna make a bold statement now.
Let's
We
go.
came back from the Italian job on Thursday. We then had this game on Sunday. Surely, knowing that we have 10 games, 10 games left in the season, top four is pretty much secure considering the fact that Arsenal and West Ham drew. So we don't have to worry about that. We literally just needed to progress in the cups to be able to show something substantial. The problem is,
Yeah.
Ollie's tenure is going to be based on the fact that if he can win a trophy, because you remember Jose Mourinho finished second 2-3 years ago, and he said that was the greatest achievement. And you know what? Now when I look back at it, I don't disagree with him because
I disagree with that though. When we had Mourinho, we won the Europa League. That's got to be better than coming second in the league. Come on.
no, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is we're still in the Europa League, but we still need to perform. I think we turned up thinking we were gonna win. It's like we're Man United. I'm gonna turn up at your door and not do anything. You still have to play for the badge, and they didn't do that today.
They didn't. None of them played. I mean, the only player I see with the passion for United, and I'll say this time and time again, is Fernandes. He's the only
Fernandes,
player that I can see that has the passion, and you can see it in his reactions. You can see it in when the opposition scores. You can see the disbelief and the shock on his face, like he did today after not Telemann, sorry, Iheanacho scored that his second goal to make it 3-1. The look on his face was just like, what is going on? What
Shaz,
was McTominay
you
doing?
remember the guys? We did that video the other day where we were reviewing the Europa League draw and the Champions League.
Champions League
And
draw, yeah.
what was the one thing I said to you about facing Granada? They're actually harder to face Granada than they are to face a Roma and I, because the problem is
I disagree with that though, man.
you're not going to upgrade game. No, Shaz, I understand. I completely agree with your sentiment, but you gotta tell me you can't disagree with the fact that you still have to perform at the highest level.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Man United.
We can't go to Leicester and play like we're Accrington Stanley and expect to win.
Exactly.
That's the only way I can put it, bro. If we turn up to games
you can't disrespect
against Leicester, if we turn up to these type of games playing like we're Accrington Stanley, we're gonna get beat like we're Accrington Stanley. You get me?
Well, I have to say, Leicester being former Premier League champions actually did themselves no harm because
they've got Southampton in the next round. Just look at that. At the start of the game, the commentators actually said over the past 2 seasons, Southampton have been beaten 9-0, right? United were one of the teams that beat them 9-0, and Leicester was the other, right? So if we got through to the next round against Southampton, we would have beat them. we would have been through to the final, bro. I mean, do you know what I mean? Leicester now are in that position where, yeah, we're beating these guys 9-0. Let's go out, let's thrash them again, and let's get to that final.
Yeah.
But that should be United saying, yeah, we've beaten Southampton. Let's play them, let's beat them, let's get to the final and win that trophy. But no, we've been knocked out because lackluster performance, no passion from the players. They've got no passion. I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
I do. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Let me sum it up for everybody that's watching on the stream, and we really do appreciate it. That was just schoolboy defending, schoolboy performance. I'm taking the captaincy of Maguire and I'm giving it to Fernandez. I don't understand. I read a report the other day saying Eric Bailly is unhappy because he's not getting the game. I don't even understand why he wasn't even in Milan in the first place.
I don't understand why he wasn't playing today.
Yeah, well, why is he not playing?
Lindelof played against Milan. Why can't Eric Bailly take his place in this game?
And why do you play Alex Telles against Leicester, knowing that Luke Shaw is by far? If you're going to rest players,
bro, that's what I said.
Rest a defender, rest someone else. Don't rest.
When they're showing the lineup at the start, I was looking for Luke Shaw in that team. I'm like, yes, Luke Shaw needs to be there. They showed our left back and it's Alex Telles, and I'm thinking, come on, Luke Shaw is having his best season ever at United.
You know who Alex Telles plays well against? He'll play well against Granada because Granada ain't going to come at us. Whereas Luke Shaw needed to beat Leicester because Leicester were never going to come at us. They were going to try and break us. Let's be honest, guys. The goals they scored, they didn't do anything. We gave it to them. I mean, why is McTominay defending against Iheanacho is beyond me. What is your central defender doing? I mean, yes, be in a defensive position, but where was Tellez? Where was everyone else? I mean, so we're out of the FA Cup, guys.
Yeah,
we've got the Europa League, which
we've got the Europa League coming. Now, I know the Premier League it's stopping for a few weeks due to international roundup.
Yeah, correct.
We've got one game tomorrow, which is Aston Villa versus Tottenham at 7:30.
Yeah.
And then after that, we've got the international break. Now, United need to take that international break. Fernandez needs it as long as he. But the thing is, he's going to be playing every game for Portugal.
That's what I mean.
So he's probably not going to get.
What international break are you talking about? There's no break. These guys are going to play for their international teams.
But not everybody is in the international squad, which fair enough.
Fred's not there.
Fred's not there.
I'd send Fred a permanent break.
Crazy.
Somewhere else.
So the thing is, we've got the international break where Solskjaer needs to have a long look in the mirror and decide how he's going to get the best out of these players for the next remaining 8 games. When we come back, we're on match week 30. Right? So he needs to think, right, we've got 8 games. We're going to finish. We need to finish. Realistically, we would want to finish second where we are now.
We've got Brighton as the first game back, if I'm not mistaken.
Brighton, I can check for you. Carry on, bro.
So we got Brighton. Now here's the problem.
We
if we do not get over this hump of beating the teams that are below us, and I mean just literally grind out a 1-0 one, but get the win or make it emphatic, whatever you want to do, just get it done. Because we've still got to play Spurs. We've still got to play Liverpool.
We have. I mean, we've got. I'll go through the last 8 games. We've got Brighton at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Tottenham away.
Yeah.
Burnley at home.
Mm-hmm.
Leeds away.
Yeah.
Where's the next lot? Give me a sec, bro. Liverpool at home, Old Trafford. That's going to be a banging game. Then we've got Aston Villa away.
Mm-hmm.
We've even got to play Leicester again at home.
I'm trying to say.
Then we've got Fulham at home. And the last game of the season is Wolves away. So, realistically, we should be winning most of these games. Now, saying that, I'm not very confident we will. I'm not confident at all. With the way that we played today, I'm not confident at all that we can win most of them games.
You know why? Do you know why I'm annoyed about today? Because it's not our best performance. You can't tell me this team 2 weeks ago beat Man City, and then ends up going to Milan, and
winning Milan over 2 legs,
and beat Milan over 2 legs. And on top of that, you've literally turned up today, not even bothered to show a performance, and now you expect to go on into an interception. No, I think it's bad management. It's simply because Ollie decided, I need to rest players. But hang on a second.
But still,
can I just say something, Shaz? Let me just.
I'll let you finish, bro. I'll let you finish. Go for it, bro. You want to run? I'll let you.
It's really simple. You've got 8 to 10 games in the league left. You've got this cup competition plus the Europa League. Why are you bothering to rest players? If you didn't do it at the games earlier, what's the point of doing it now? You might as well go say, boys, sorry, we messed up. You remember the West Ham game that we won 1-0, was it last week? Ollie did not make a single sub during the game. Now, if you can't make subs in, what's the point of you even? It basically tells me Ollie doesn't trust anybody on his bench. But first of all,
so just to go back to something I said earlier, Aston Villa versus Tottenham isn't tomorrow. It's actually today. They've just kicked off.
Yes, they have.
I just wanted to say that, I actually got that wrong. I thought it said, I put it in for tomorrow's fixtures and it's come up with today's because it's the only fixture left before the break. So yeah, today is the last day of the Premier League games until after the international break, which is I think we come back at the start of April. 3rd of April is our first game back against Brighton. The Brighton game will probably cover a pre-show preview, and we'll probably try and do a post-match analysis on it as well.
Absolutely.
But over the international break, we will still be doing these. We'll still be on the finished article. We'll be talking about other topics.
Before we go, leave a comment on some topics you'd like us to cover. We're planning over the next couple of weeks during the international break to cover the relegation battle, the race to get into the Europa League, the Champions League, because even though it's sort of secure from 3rd to 4th, if you like, we still want to get your thoughts and see if there can be any last minute twists. And if there's anything that else you'd like us to cover, then just give us a shout. But really, we do appreciate you joining.
Yeah, exactly. So again, like you said, we will be doing more videos over the international break. We'll be covering Premier League topics. We'll cover some of the international break as well. We'll go through the results, what our thoughts on some of those results. We'll probably do them. I don't know. We'll probably do all of them in one video for the first couple of days, and then we'll move on to the next. Again, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, help us grow. Leave your comments. Let us know what you feel, about that Man United game against Leicester.
Yeah.
Let us know your comments. Let us know what you thought of United's performance. Was it that United had a bad game and gave that game to Leicester, or did Leicester just come and play at the top level and didn't let United play? Let us know what it was. Again, let us know what other topics you want us to talk about. It can be anything: Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, the Euros, the World Cup. I don't care. We'll transfer rumors. We'll talk about anything you want us to talk about, because at the end of the day, we're doing this for the viewers. We're doing it for you lot. So please let us know, and we will be back hopefully tomorrow with another video. So thanks for joining, and see you tomorrow.
Take care, guys. See you soon.